so glad to be here with you. I am bringing you a collective reading for Leo, Sun, and Rising. Just take what speaks to you, leave the rest. It's not a date or time specific reading. So whenever you come upon it, if the title resonates, if the storyline is aligned, then it's your message at that moment. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I hope if you like the reading, you'll let me know. If you like my style, that you'll join us by subscribing. And for those who are returning, I so adore you and really enjoy meeting up with you in the comments all the time. Such lovely energy. I'm one of you, Leo. I've got Leo rising, Leo Venus, Leo. I've got a lot of Leo in my chart. Leo Lilith, Leo North Node. I think I'm more Leo than anything else. Anyway, okay. Also, if you've been following me for a while and you're interested in the channel memberships, there's a link below. It says your spot's reserved. Click on that to learn more. There are 2 levels. They're very reasonable. I'm offering many different kinds of readings over there. And in the second tier, there are master classes added to that level. So please check it out. We'd love to have you join us. Okay. I'm pulling from Goddess Power Oracle. 1 card for you, Leo. Let's see what Goddess comes through for you today. It's in reverse, so it's an alignment message. Card 20, Goddess Hera, and she is the goddess of alliance. Alliance. So let me get this out and read for you. Card 20. So it was in reverse. Yes? Yes. It says, there is a feeling of unease that sets in when you are in an unhealthy power dynamic with another person. Oh my gosh, Leo, buckle up. As a result, you may compete with and blame others for your discomfort, just as Goddess Hera did when faced with with evidence of the many betrayals of her husband Zeus, king of the gods of Olympus. Like she did, you might even stand up for someone who abuses their power to avoid seeing your own role in perpetuating the myth that you need to be a certain way to be accepted or valued. Oh my gosh. You may think the benefits of your willful blindness outweigh the price you're paying. Think about that. But Hera knows that this will not serve you as an empowered sovereign person. Fear and denial make for a potent hypnosis, one that's passed down generation to generation. No one chooses this dynamic intentionally. You may have stayed in a disrespectful relationship because you felt that the alliance served you in some way, such as giving you security or status. Hera wants you to be aware of these traits in yourself and be empowered in your own right, not through attaching yourself to the dominant power for a false sense of safety. Stand tall and choose collaborative partnerships with deep mutual respect and encouragement. Don't chase what's popular or who will make you look good. That won't last. Look for equality and see yourself as worthy. Ask yourself, who would I be without this dynamic person, situation, etc.? Your alignment task is to open your eyes and choose another way. Belong to yourself and align with the great goddess pulsing through your heart and the whole world. She is the one with the real power. So Leo, if you are in the membership and you saw the Leo Morning Musing, you know that the card you got in the Shaman's Dream was the mask, right? The mask, and how sometimes we wear masks to kind of fit in and to stay in more aligned with what others expect us to be or who they have come to know us as. And it kind of becomes a crutch. We kind of shift in and out of who we really are versus the masks we wear. Sometimes it's very, adaptive and helpful in threatening situations. Got it? Reading a room and sizing the situation up. But in your day-to-day life, if you come to align with something that is asking you to be other than yourself, it is not good. So I love the message for you. I love how it aligns with the one that came through this morning for those of you in the membership. That got my attention. I even spoke to it on a personal level. So I love that. Double check your alliances. Are you giving away your power because you perceive some sort of benefit? Whew. All right, Leo, here we go. Justice, beautiful. And Knight of Cups. I will take that. That looks good. Let me pull this all out. Oh, this is so lovely. That is not Three of Swords. Hopefully it's coming out in reverse. Oh, this card first. Perfect. Okay. So, always remember you can flip these energies around. I'm going to speak to this side as divine masculine, this side as divine feminine, for those of you who are new. But just find the side that resonates with your experience of your connection. The other side would then be that of your divine counterpart. So, masculine is showing up in the energy of justice. That is a card of Libra, so make note of that. But more than anything, this card to me represents some measure of integration. Things coming all together. And integrating in a way that provides some sense of balance, fairness, harmony. Justice is also a card of, just as it seems, legal situations, legal documents, legal hearings, things in courts of law. So I'm just going to make mention of that. So in other words, it could be indicating some formalized determination, a formalized ending of a connection, whether by separation or divorce. It can be that. So I'm just bringing that up. In the past here, for this masculine, we have the Ace of Wands, this divine gift of inspired passion. Could be fairly recent in terms, I'm thinking of like that new moon in Aries and that whole Aries season, bursts of new information and creative sparks and ideas. But this is about reigniting a torch of passion. And for the feminine, in the same position, we have the Six of Cups, past life soulmate. So I'm feeling the attraction, I'm feeling the connection, I'm feeling the nostalgia in the past. Where are we right now? We've got a masculine here with a Page of Cups. This is a message of love or apology. And we have a feminine presently with magician energy, experiencing this connection through the eyes of the magician, right? Having all the tools at your disposal to manifest that which you desire. What do you desire? Feminine showing up as the Knight of Cups. So kind of this move toward love, an open, wearing your heart on your sleeve, showing your true sensitivity, your true care, your true compassion, your true love. And maybe showing up in that energy, but then having the magician, I feel it can go either way for this feminine, either being the one that moves toward love or receives it, manifesting it, so that it's coming toward the feminine. In the future position, we've got a Three of Swords for the masculine and for the feminine, Two of Pentacles. So something's up in the air. It may just be that there are things that need to be sorted through in reality, like what's really going on in reality here. So I'm just going to kind of keep juggling the situation until I get, till I sort it out. So that's what I'm seeing for the feminine. I'm going to definitely clarify the Three of Swords to hoping that there's a release of the pain, a release of heart heaviness. Sometimes it comes through reverse, so I'll depend on the clarifiers. Justice. We do have Virgo and Gemini here, FYI, for the magician. Wow. Judgment. Powerful. So there's second chances and forgiveness with the Judgment card, which seems to really mesh nicely with this Page of Cups, a message of love or apology. Feels as if there's something that this masculine is coming to feel drawn up, like an answering the call of the connection. Now that there's clarity, the Justice is sort of truth, sort of shines the light of truth in the situation that helps bring things into balance. So it could be that the integration, putting all the puzzle pieces together for this masculine, is bringing them to that moment where they're ready to answer the call of the past life soulmate. Got it? So it feels very positive. It feels like someone is here moving toward some measure of forgiveness, redemption, second chances. And they're going to just take a baby step. Page of Pentacles. Okay. A step is a step, right? I love the Wheel of Fortune underneath. on some level. So for those who are new, when I pull from underneath, it's kind of the psyche of the person, you know, what's going on behind the scenes or outside of their own conscious awareness. They may have an inkling that this is a fated connection, that this is part of their destiny to answer the call of this past life soulmate. On the heels of the Justice card, it kind of feels like they see the full picture now. They see the full picture. Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter's energy. It's Sagittarius, ruled by Jupiter. So there is some measure of, good luck, good karma with that Wheel of Fortune. So the Ace of Wands gets shut down by the Hanged Man. So here, something got delayed, perceived as a sacrifice. The Ace of Wands comes in and the masculine doesn't really do anything with it. They don't really take action. They kind of pull back, maybe waiting for some illumination or enlightenment with this, this offer, this divine gift of inspired passion can kind of be like that internal inferno, that burning desire. But it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And then the Hanged Man says, yeah, no, you got to rethink this and look at the whole picture. So the Hanged Man would present a delay. Absolutely holding back on acting on impulse before moving toward love. I love this. So that was in the past. Feminine's all about bring it. Bring it. Do it now. Oh my gosh. So we have to start with the basics. We've got a message of love or apology. Maybe that will be that first baby step of the Page of Pentacles. With this page energy, Leo, I'm feeling almost like a reset. Little message of love or apology for the Virgo. Can't help it. The cards come in. I read the cards. Got it? This isn't single person. It is Pentacles. It is associated with Virgo energy. But it's about this person, this masculine energy, offering a message of love, care, adoration. Could be an apology if that is warranted to this person that they're highly attracted to. This Nine of Pentacles is a great attractor. She attracts to herself many, many things that give her that opportunity to live the life she desires in 3D, with the exception of a love life. That she kind of can't get on lock. So that's why she's always the single one. Lots of suitors, but no one stays. Yeah, I feel it's a message of apology, wanting to move to calmer waters. Woo! So I'm going out on a limb and saying this Nine of Pentacles is this feminine, that there's something that happened, that this masculine is now putting it all together. Everything's making sense, and or possibly a legal remedy brings about this opportunity for second chances, but it has to start with this message of love and or apology. That's the first step. Oh, heavens. Three of Swords in the future. Oh, yes. All the conflict. Yeah, there's some measure of some commitment that they've got that's in conflict, weighs on their heart. Look at the Seven of Swords underneath. Oh, okay. So I'm feeling what I see here in the future is, once these messages come in, which it's coming in through the present energy now, both as how the masculine showing up and their experience of this connection is all about the messages, starting with a message, right? Sometimes it's a little Page of Wands, a little light flirtatious. It's coming through here, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, something more grounded, a tangible, solid offer, albeit small, but starting with that, coming from their heart first, which I actually think is the right way to go. That's just my personal opinion. And then so that they can kind of move beyond whatever was causing the turbulence. Well, here's the turbulence, that Three of Swords, feeling the wounds in the future that came from the conflict of a broken commitment, right? Somebody who broke the commitment. And I'm feeling it's this masculine, that all the heart heaviness and the heartache and heartbreak that caused, since it's underneath, it's not something that's maybe weighing on the consciousness of the masculine in the future, but they know that all the conflicts in, like, think about that, right? What if they stayed in I'm just giving you a what do you call that? A hypothetical. Yeah, I'm giving you a hypothetical. What if Hera here is trying to say that this masculine, regardless of sign, was staying in a connection, right? We've got the Libran energy of justice. Maybe that's coming to an end. But maybe the first time they stepped out on that connection. Maybe they were married. Maybe they were in a long-term committed partnership and they stepped out on it, and all the conflict that caused because they weren't really where they belonged to begin with. Got it? So we're looking at this future is continued heart heaviness based on this conflict with regard to, I'm feeling, either marriage or infidelity or commitments not being honored. Some measure of because it's underneath, I don't think it's going to, take place. I think it already has. And I feel like the conflicts that have come for it have really challenged and will really continue to challenge, because this is the future position, this masculine's whole belief systems around commitment. This should I stay or should I go energy. I'm feeling like they're coming around through it. They're getting through it. They're resolving the situation. They're finding the balance in their life. They're making everything's kind of coming together, integrated. And their desire to answer the call of the past life soulmate, this 9 of Pentacles, and move forward together. But in the future, there's still this problem because there's a commitment that may be in the way. There's conflict around commitment. I beat that one to death, didn't I? All right. I'm human. So let's look at our beautiful feminine's energy here. Knight of Cups. Well, there's another page. I feel underneath this feminine is kind of very curious about what's going on with this masculine. May not be in communication. So this 4 of Cups, we've got the Knight of Cups, 4 of Cups, 2 of Wands, right? So I'm feeling some emotional detachment as this Knight of Cups energy comes toward this feminine, or the feminine decides to move toward that, right? Move toward love. You're either moving toward it or it's moving toward you, feminine. Either way, there's some emotional distance. Possibly very much about self-protection, right? Not wanting to get too emotionally involved, because what happened the last time? Somebody got hurt here. I've seen it in your past readings, Leo, but there's a path that needs to be chosen. What path will you choose? I actually feel that the Page of Swords is that little detective energy coming through underneath saying, well, I've got to find out more. I've got to get to the truth of this situation. So the page may be delivering a message of truth, receiving a message, receiving information that helps this feminine choose the right path and determine how they want to play it. That 4 of Cups energy could be either one of you. It could be both of you, sort of keeping each other at arm's length on an emotional level. 6 of Cups in the past. Oh. Hello, Virgo. So, yeah, what happened here for this feminine is I'm seeing like a karmic connection or karmic pattern, the devil, and then kind of offloading it. So I'm feeling as if there was a pattern with the past life soulmate. Doesn't mean that they are a karmic partner, though it can be as opposed to a twin. But this card here is past life soulmate energy. That is somebody you've been, traversing timelines with for, across lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. And when the devil shows up on this card, it leads me to believe that there's like a karmic twist to your connection, that you're not really getting the lessons, and that you keep repeating the same toxic patterns that are throwing you off your blueprint, right? Throwing you off your soul's blueprint, and that's how we get negative karma. So that's what I'm feeling happened in the past, and the feminine said, that's it. I'm done. I'm out. 10 of Wands. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I'm going to fly solo. And started their solitary journey for more personal growth, self-awareness, self-understanding. You know, that knowledge is power energy. But this is somebody that kind of went through this experience here with the, so first, past life soulmate. Got it? Went through this experience and thought better of it and said, yeah, I'm going to close out this cycle. I do not want to repeat this cycle anymore. And then said, I'm just going to withdraw myself from the situation and kind of go into my own little reclusive cocoon and do the work I need to do on me. And that's what I feel happened in the past. I'm feeling as if the masculine was all about the passion, but there was a delay on whether or not they could take any action from their heart. Yeah. So could be that this masculine wasn't really free to move about the cabin, if you get my drift. And the pattern in this connection could be a dynamic that brought this masculine out of alignment with regard to their commitments. It looks like it's going to continue to cause a lot of heartache for this masculine. Right now for the feminine, Magician, manifesting. What are we manifesting? Well, with the Magician here and the Three of Cups, we've got the Moon and the Five of Cups as well. The general meaning of the Three of Cups most of the time is this kind of coming together in an energy of celebration. It's good times, it's happiness, it's joyous. It also is a card representing like holidays, weddings, gatherings, you know, things where people come together in a way that feels joyous and happy and festive. So that's one of the interpretations. In a lot of these relationship readings, soulmate, twin flame, whatever you want to call them for yourself, it can be third-party energy. So I do not think that this feminine is manifesting third-party energy. I think the feminine is manifesting that coming back together in a way that's happy and joyful, high-spirited, yet has all the fears and insecurities. As you call it in, it starts to approach you, and then you're like, you know, your hair stands up and you want to on the back of your neck and you're like, yeah, maybe not. So I'm feeling as if there's some apprehension about calling in this coming together, this celebratory energy, something that would make this feminine very happy. And the reason why the Moon is here is because underneath there is, boom, regrets of the past, mistakes of the past. It's drudging up whatever this toxic karmic devil pattern was. It's bringing that back up to mind, something that this feminine either feels, you know, still has some sorrow or grief about, or regret, mistakes of the past. And notice that the mistakes that they're looking at are 3 cups. 3 cups knocked over. 3 cups upright. So perhaps this feminine is trying to manifest their own version of the second chance, the coming together in a way that's joyous, but fearing that it'll bring back all the memories of mistakes gone by. Got it? And the Two of Pentacles, everything kind of up in the air. Weighing realities on the ground, decisions, options. But I'm gonna risk it all. Oh, good. I like that for you. Okay, so yeah, taking a leap of faith towards something co-creative. I love that another 3 comes out here, because Now it makes more sense to me that the Three of Cups would show up, and it's showing up in a couple of places, right? We have the Four of Cups, and here's the Ace being offered, but this figure's attention is on Three Cups. So there's a theme in this connection. Then we have the Three of Cups, the literal actual card. Then we have the fear and apprehension around a Five of Cups, which is looking in the past, right? Like your rear view mirror of Three Cups knocked over when things didn't go so well. So in this case, that Three of Cups can be anything. It can represent an actual person, and now we have a Three of Pentacles, which is co-creative, taking this connection and building upon it, making it stronger, and it's you, your divine counterpart in spirit. You hear me say that all the time, kind of working to take the connection to the next level. So I feel as if in the future the feminine is going to be like keeping everything up in the air, not making any final determinations until they get the heads up that, right, that information from the Page of Swords that yes, this person is now ready to kind of buckle down and commit to doing the work that's needed. Three of Pentacles, co-creative energy to take the connection and build upon what's already there. Then they'll take the leap of faith. So that's what I'm seeing coming through. We do have Aquarius and the Fool. For some of you, that will be important. Pisces, Capricorn also showed up. We've got Taurus here, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, more Pisces. So you got a lot of energies that came to play. If this is speaking to you, Leo, I will take it to the extended. The link is below, and I'm going to pull 3 cards to sort of look at what needs to be, what should you be focused on next, right? What's the issue, the situation, or the energy that really requires your focused attention? Then what's the block or the challenge around that situation? Could be a dynamic between the two of you. And then what can you do about that block or challenge or dynamic, or what you can expect to come of it? So we'll look at all that. Then I'm going to pull cards, a message from this divine masculine to the feminine, a message from the feminine to the masculine. And I like that because it sort of lets you know at 5D what kind of energy is coming toward you or that you're giving out. Sometimes that's a surprise. One card for you, Leo, from your higher self, spirit or the universe, will give your spiritual team an opportunity to weigh in. And then the last card will be, where might this be headed? What might be on the path for you going forward? And if timing is a factor, it will show up there. So very interesting reading. So glad to be with you. The link is below, right in that top sentence or two. I'll see you there in a second or in a future reading. Take care, Leo. All my love.